What does your future self want to say to you? Take a deep breath into your heart and let's find out together. Hi, I'm Kristen. Welcome to the channel. Nico, of course, coming in the moment he hears the video going on. He wants to be here to help you and bring in your future self messages too. Okay. What wants to be lit up, what wants to be brought up, what wants to come forward that's going to help us. Future self is bringing forward drift. Let your mind imagine. Your future self would like you to not limit yourself in your imagination. Everything starts from imagination. The biggest inventions. Whoever would have thought of the internet 50 years ago was beyond comprehension. Everything starts imagined. So let yourself be in the place of imagining, of dreaming, and grounding yourself into a place of manifestation and bringing it into reality at the pace that is comfortable for you. But let yourself be there with it in your imagination. Let yourself feel it in the body. And let that imagination begin to wander and the insights to come in, and to let that lead you towards and guide you towards the steps that you're meant to take in here in your life. What else does future self need you to know? Calcination. Let everything fall apart. Let it just drift away. Let everything that isn't working in your life right now quietly fall apart. Let it go quietly into the night. Don't fight or resist what is no longer working, what wants to leave your life. Let it leave. And be in the place of whatever feelings and emotions that brings up. Don't deny yourself those feelings or emotions, even if it's grief or sorrow, sadness, anger, that something is falling away, drifting away. But I think it's this idea of letting things just fade. Perhaps you've already been through a moment of real breakthrough or breakdown, or the shock of the new. The shock of the big, bold, beautiful that wants to come out, and maybe you even surprised yourself with just how big your dreams are, just how big you want your life to be. You've broken free of the limitations in your own mind. And as this crumbling begins to take effect, you don't need to go in with a sledgehammer and do anything too fast. Techno cleanse. This is allowing yourself to be unique and eccentric in how you wipe the slate clean, allowing the eccentric and the wild and the untethered to step forward as you clear away the masks that you have been wearing. And not all masks are negative or bad things. We all have different faces that we wear for different occasions, for different things. Excuse me. And that can be appropriate. And actually, it's part of our boundaries and safety. How we are at work, how we are with our lover, totally different. But there are some masks that we wear that keep us separate from who we really are. We're putting up a plastic personality, perhaps, to make a certain group of people person, a certain environment like you. And this is that purge of, it's like letting the freak flag fly. Truly being that unicorn that you are, and letting people see it and letting people respond as they're going to respond. And in that response, you are seeing with who you're aligning with. And it's okay to really find out who is on your vibe, who are you aligning with, who's on your team, who's going to be a resource for you, and where everybody's place is falling in like the cosmic timeline of where you're going next. This is also clearing through, I think, deep meditation and trance work, perhaps breath work, vision quest, journey work, plant medicines. So it is purification, not just by letting things fall away, but by going down deep into the recesses of your soul, to play down in those places that maybe are unseen to you, or there's not a lot of light in certain areas of your life. Maybe it's hard for you to see into parts of who you are. Maybe they have been shoved down because of the different masks, because of the different parts that you've had to play. And future self wants you to begin to explore what is unseen even to you about you, what has been forgotten, what needs to be reintegrated, what needs to be re-explored now that you are letting go of. Exaltation. Because future self, future you, has gotten to a place that you can't have imagined that you ever would have been to. It's your future self wants to say, do not hold yourself back. You release the boundaries and the shackles that you have put on yourself, but it's the boundaries and the shackles of your heart, of your deep medicine, of that which you are truly offering and giving to the world. You will be exalted and you will be seen and you will be heard. There is a time and a place in the future where you don't need to hide. Where you have found an environment, a group, a relationship, where you are fully exaltated. Where you are being encouraged to be big, where your allowing of your own big dreams and wishes is met with enthusiasm. That is there. That's there for you in the future. And there's this whispering of don't give up, don't give in. Don't get tired. Don't allow the energy or the vampiric energy to suck you in. Don't know when to push yourself. With this exaltation, it's like, how do you be in an expansive place? How do you push yourself and motivate yourself into this place of expansion? And that is to perhaps acknowledge where you feel bound, where you feel your energy source is being taken from you, where certain situations and people are feeding off your energy because they lack energy. Know that's happening to you now. And that even just the acknowledgement of it, the self-awareness of it, allows things to break up. It allows the purge to happen. It's really just acknowledging it, healing from it, and then deciding in a place of pause where you can find space to really make the right decisions about your own personal health and well-being. And what are those steps, albeit perhaps small, to move forward within the environment? And I'm feeling like a minefield where perhaps the situation is a little bit like a minefield, but you have the intuition and the gut, to the inner knowing, to know how to navigate something that perhaps is showing up in your life right now. That there is a place the future self wants you to know where you have gotten to the other side and you got yourself there through your gut instinct and trusting your inner knowingness and trusting that what danger might feel like, or what something uncomfortable or something not good for you. So as you're walking through the new, to trust your instincts, because you can make it to the other side. And the grove, because where you're going is abundant, it's beautiful. There's an incredible amount of walking around your life in awe about, I would never have imagined this period of time ago that I really could have gotten to a place in my life where there is peace of mind. That yes, there are the challenges in the journey, as there always is. There are new things to come up. There's always peeling things back. But I have gotten to a place where it's almost like your environment is going to be so completely different, or how you feel about your environment is going to feel so completely different. It's going to feel abundant and rich. And it's interesting because these two cards together with the drift, it feels like there was a place of dryness, of burnt outness, of, again, you had to be careful where you were stepping. You could fall in somewhere, and it was constantly like that. And it was always like having to use my gut and having to figure out the red flags and where do I go. And I know I've got it within me to get myself through, but it feels like going through this war zone every single day, going through this difficult position every single day. That feels slightly hopeless. Not as abundant, but there is that light at the end of the tunnel. There is this space and expansion. With the pink flowers, to me, it also feels very much like love. That the way through this is to keep diving into those places where you are discovering more of the self-love, and where you are feeling loved, the love around you. You're going to a place that is a lot sweeter and more peaceful. And part of getting there is bringing this sweetness and peace into your life right now. So again, what can be let go of? What people are sucking your energy out? You can also decide, I'm not going to walk this dangerous path. Maybe I'm going to make a hard left. I don't know where this other path that I'm seeing goes. I have no idea, but I know that it's not this dry desert place. And if you feel into, if you explore the new pathways, if you allow your big, bold vision and your big dreams to take over and imagine in that, and to keep letting that be part of your inner guidance system, then you get to the grove. You get to the destination. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up it would really help the channel out, and I would very much appreciate it. And if you are digging my work and coming over and hanging out with me and the kitty cat, I would love it if you would subscribe. I've got all kinds of messages coming out every single day, love and general messages and things that connect to astrology and career and just surprise messages and just general conversation with ourself and spirit, and tapping into the collective and seeing where we all are exploring this big, bold new vision together. So let me know in the comments below what resonates with you. Subscribe again if you would like to, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.